If you're struggling to become an instructional designer, you're not alone. You might have a portfolio, maybe even a strong flagship project you're really proud of, and yet it's not creating the traction you thought. So what's missing? In today's market, it's not just about what you can build, it's about how you can show your thinking. In today's video, I'm going to show you how your project alone might not be enough and what hiring managers are actually looking for when they review your work. I'm Daniel Guimont, an instructional designer and Peck Academy graduate. My career started as a fitness instructor with a bachelor's degree in physical education, and breaking into the instructional design field was a challenge. All I had was my resume to show. That all changed when I was able to build a portfolio, but more importantly, when I learned how to show my work. In this video, I'll show you how to strengthen your project write-up so that hiring managers can clearly see how you think, how you solve problems, and why you're the right person to hire. Now let's set the stage. Let's look at what really makes a project write-up valuable to hiring managers. Showing your work is showing the value that you bring, and it starts with the problem. When someone looks at your project, they see the final result, but not how you got there. Hiring managers want to see how you take complex ideas and make it clearer. Start with the problem. Make the problem visible. We want to answer the questions: what is happening? What was working? And why did it matter? Make it short and easy for the hiring manager to see, to understand. Clarity wins. And use visuals. Think of visuals as marketing your thinking. You could use diagrams, you can use pictures, even AI generated images can go a long way to showing how you want the hiring managers to feel about your work. When you've shown your problem, move on to the solution. And the same thing here, try to use visuals, anything that can get the hiring managers to quickly understand the difference between where you started with your problem and where you finished with the solution. Once the problem is clear, the next question is, how did you approach it? This is where you build trust. You're taking their curiosity and turning it into confidence. The next steps involve showing them your process step by step. Keep it simple. Don't just build anything just to share everything that you have. You want to be strategic. Show your process. Show things such as your action map, your analysis, and maybe even SME, subject matter expert feedback. And add pictures, maybe a picture of the meeting that you had, things of that nature. Show them the step-by-step approaches that you took to get where you got with your project. Try to reduce the cognitive load to the hiring managers as much as possible. What does that mean? It means that try to make it as simple as possible when writing it. So reduce the number of words as much as you can and add as much images as you can. Visuals are going to grab your audience's attention, and that's what you need to do. So here we have an action map. We can talk about the action map just a little bit of a blurb, and then we can see images of what the action map is, what the goal is, and we could add other things as well. We want to show the hiring managers our process of thinking, the tools that we use, and also some hiring managers may not be familiar with instructional design processes like ADDIE or SAM or whatever they might be. So showing this in your write-up can be a way to educate them at the same time and maybe even impress them. If you have storyboards or any types of visuals that you could add and the reasons why you did it, add them in there. This is the time to do it. Now that your audience understands your thinking, there's one more question to ask. Can they execute? This is where you're really going to stand out. Your decisions don't need to be perfect. They just need to be visible. Show your learning process. Show what didn't work. What did you adjust? Perhaps you had some ideas starting at the beginning and it didn't go exactly according to plan. What did you improve upon it? That idea that you started off with, it evolved into something else. Real projects don't come out perfect anytime. They evolve. And this is where you can show how you learn, how you grow to a hiring manager. Hiring managers are looking for people that can adapt, learn, and improve their work. So when you explain your decisions, you're showing how you think under pressure and how you grow. And this creates something powerful. It creates authenticity and ownership. Now, they're not just seeing your project, they're seeing how you can show up to their team. And when you bring all of this together, your project, your portfolio, it becomes proof of how you create value. Building your own portfolio website can be a big task, but you don't have to guess how to do it or where to start. Download the Become an Instructional Designer roadmap in the link below. It will guide you step by step on how to build a project, how to showcase your work effectively, and how to communicate your thinking to hiring managers. As you think about your next project to build, or maybe an older project to revisit, think about what you can capture and try to capture it as early as possible. Think about screenshots of your storyline. Think about maybe taking pictures of a notebook that you've been using and taking notes and maybe drafting and drawing. All of these things will show flexibility, will show curiosity, and will show all of your problem-solving skills. And this will mean a lot to a hiring manager that is just trying to understand who you are as quickly as possible through going through your portfolio. So the takeaway is simple. Don't just show your product. Show the problem. Show your thinking. Show your decisions to show your growth. That's what takes a portfolio, transforms it into something that doesn't just look good, but that proves your value. Thanks for watching.